Hi guys, welcome to Riff Gaming. This is a video about PC. We don't do too many of those. You might not know this, but back in the day I was, when I was a little kid, I was actually quite a large PC gamer, obviously for the time. And whilst I'm not really a gamer in that sense, the PC gamer anymore, I do see so many instances on stuff like Google+, Facebook, that people just are under the illusion that PC gaming is this ridiculously expensive platform to get into and that people aren't getting what it's really all about. So we are here to disprove the fact that it's not completely for spoiled and egotistical sods, PC gaming, and nor is it ridiculously expensive. And so this is our Riff Gaming guide to PC gaming. This video is going to be all about showing you that you can get an experience comparable to that experience you would find on the console for a similar price range with all the benefits of having a fully fledged computer. Let me just make this clear straight from the off. This video is not a platform debate. We are assuming you're watching this video under the premise that you've decided to join Lord Gaben and his followers, and I quote that. If you want to join the platform, then you probably fall under one of two categories. If you or your household already owns a relatively modern gaming PC, then there are only one or two things you actually need to do to make it a true, fully fledged gaming PC. These items are usually a graphics card. A faster graphics card would allow the computer to play more complex games, and in some situations, and only some situations, a power supply, because fast graphics cards use a lot of electrical power and should cost no more than £100 and £50 respectively. Watch this video to get help with choosing a graphics card, and this one to see if your current computer would need a new power supply. To check if the other components are up to scratch, you can run the benchmark from this website and see what scores your current system attains. For example, if you have a CPU score of more than 3000, then you're almost probably good. RAM is what's used by the computer to help store information whilst it's playing games. And for example, 3 GB of RAM would probably work more for casual game stuff, kind of like Minecraft, that sort of thing. 4 GB of RAM is more than recommended. Some people try to go for higher RAM, believing that more RAM is better. It's not necessarily true. The rule of thumb really is that anything more than about 8 GB is pretty much unnecessary, and will be able to power through games for the next sort of couple of years, really, anything that's released. The Steam Hardware Survey is a pretty good way of getting an indicator of whether or not your PC can stand up to sort of current games. As you can see, the average Steam running PC is incredibly modest really, with the most popular machine being a 2 to 4 core machine for the CPU, with a fair proportion running on as little as 3 GB of RAM. Obviously for me as a retro gamer that sounds like an awfully lot, but there we go. But to be honest, seriously, 4 GB is what you should really be looking at. Some of you will notice that these are quite low-end systems, as it were, really, and proves that you don't need a £2,000 PC to just play current PC games. If all of this can get a little bit complicated, so I'm sure if your current computer is good enough, you can head over to r/buildapc on Reddit, and the community there will be more than happy to help you out with any qualms or problems you might have. Category 2 is probably for the vast majority of you who probably have something like a laptop at home or whatever, and have already tried just a couple of games, but the laptop might be a bit old, a bit slow maybe, or even just dead. So you've probably tried some games already and found out it looks more like a schizophrenic teacher rushing through a biology PowerPoint than the buttery smooth, glorious gaming experience you were expecting from Blood Transplant Simulator 2015. People, fear not. A new build can be cost as little as £250. About the same price as your average new 32GB Wii U. And it can actually get even cheaper, depending on what you can find around. So have a look around, see shops like CX seem to be okay, and obviously eBay is always recommended. At the time of writing, there are several X workstations on eBay for less than 150 quid. When you couple this with a second-hand GPU, you can get a system up and together for less than 250. X workstations are usually a fantastic way to go, as they are fitted with older but at the time would have been more expensive hardware than kind of comparable to average modern hardware, so that works out kind of fairly evenly. If you have a little bit more money to burn, or just don't like the idea of a second-hand machine, and if you don't, that's fair enough, you can build your own brand new system for around 350 quid. This website is particularly and extremely useful for choosing paths, as it will give you a warning for most incompatibilities. Dylan seriously recommends you do this, and has put together 2 systems as an example, which would both be able to play all the games a PC has to offer, with one being £50 more expensive, but offering much faster boot times and much better multitasking abilities. To help with assembling it, you should probably watch this video, as it shows you every single step of the way. Again, the lovely people at r-builderpc can also help you out with choosing parts and putting it together. With PC building, you can pretty much adjust the range, the amount of money you're spending, and just adjust to your budget. While the community always recommends spending as close to the £500 sweet spot as possible, it is by no means necessary to spend more than around the £250–300 mark. Spending £2,000 on a computer does not come recommended by Dylan, or myself in fact for that matter. No sober or sane person will normally tell you that's the case. I've got friends at college that I can testify. If you spend lots of money on a water-cooled PC, he's probably mad, let's be honest. You don't want one. If you do want to spend over that budget initially on a build, make sure you research exactly into what you're looking for. Extensive research, so you know exactly what you're getting and it justifies the cost of spending. Because obviously if you're planning to go over the £350 area, make sure you can justify the cost. Spend responsibly. And if you really don't want to build your own computer, pre-built systems are getting better in value every week, such as this one. All of Category 2 effectively assumes you already have an old monitor or TV you can plug the computer into. If you don't, then a very excellent monitor can be found around £80 brand new. Let's be honest, that's really good value for what it is. Or are there even cheaper ones, still brand new, perhaps not quite so good in the quality sector, you're looking around £50 to £60. That's pretty awesome still. However, there is a way to join the platform for an even cheaper cost. You can buy a second-hand laptop from the internet or a second-hand shop somewhere like CEX again. Dylan was able to do this for about £180 I believe on eBay, including postage. When looking for one, try to find one with a separate internal graphics card, usually indicated by the screaming NVIDIA or Radeon logo on the side. This isn't as fast as a desktop can do, and not recommended for hardcore AAA titles, but did allow Dylan to play most of his library at the respectable, if slightly underwhelming, frame rates and resolutions. We would recommend that if you're a bit of a casual gamer that just want to play a few less demanding indie titles, stuff like Minecraft, Terraria, that kind of thing, this is something that comes recommended. Not spending too much, and something that isn't complicated, more than just boot up, double click icon, go. Hopefully we have been able to show you in this video that PC gaming isn't just the elitist bunch of fags who sort of sit there being all like, oh, PC Master Race, spend £2,000 on a water-cooled PC. That show you that actually it's just a bunch of people who want to play games as well, it's just they choose to be able to customise a little bit more. And hopefully with this we've also been allowing you to get a reasonably priced console grade experience from any hardware. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the subscribe box below. In the subscribe box? Let's try that again. In the comment box below. Subscribe for more videos. We're going to be doing a whole bunch more. This is the summer of RITF Gaming with 1 month. We're just going to throw videos at you guys like there's no tomorrow. Like, subscribe, follow us on all our social medias. They'll hopefully be scrolling or in the description below. We'll possibly leave a couple of links to like our Builder PC, that kind of thing, PC forums in general. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and take it easy. Have a good one. From all of us here at RTF Gaming, signing out.